crouched by the submersible hatch and cut off my teammate's oxygen supply, then detached his tether and tossed it into the sea, leaving him to suffocate. We were trapped 400 meters below the ocean, and our oxygen was running out. Yet the dead teammate insisted on diving again and wasting air. I had no other choice. Just as the three of us fell into despair, a voice suddenly came through the communicator. The rescue team informed the captain they couldn't pinpoint the diving bell's location, nor could they estimate a rescue time. The captain lowered the communicator helplessly and sank into despair because the remaining oxygen would never last that long. Just then, I suddenly thought of deploying a beacon. The captain volunteered to go and swam to the designated spot. But just as he was about to activate the beacon, his hands suddenly lost all strength. In desperation, he quickly removed his gloves and prepared to try again. But at that moment, hundreds of venomous jellyfish had gathered around him. He desperately tried to escape, but the jellyfish wrapped tightly around him. In the chaos, the beacon slipped from his grasp. Yet the captain suddenly calmed down. Ignoring his teammates' protests over the headset, he unhooked his tether, forced his way through the dense swarm of jellyfish, and grabbed the drifting beacon with bloodied hands. Then, with his last bit of strength, he activated the beacon. As for himself, he sank into the deep sea from the venom. The captain's sacrifice gave Jack and me hope, but neither of us could feel relieved. Just then, the rescue team finally sent an update, but the news was devastating. They were still an hour away. The remaining oxygen would never last that long. A bold idea came to Jack. He immediately sealed the hatch and tightened the valve, then smashed the controller's glass and activated the ascent switch. As the chains dropped away, the diving bell slowly began to rise. The massive pressure difference made the lights flicker violently. Jack and I buckled our seatbelts and grabbed onto anything we could. Thankfully, the diving bell was sturdy enough and soon rose to within 60 meters of the surface. But just then, the cable suddenly snagged on a shipwreck. Our oxygen was nearly gone, yet Jack remained remarkably calm. He led me into the escape chamber, planning to swim to the surface in a diving suit. But once inside, we discovered there was only one suit left. At this life-or-death moment, Jack didn't hesitate for a second and picked up the suit first. I was furious at his decision and silently turned away, picking up a knife from the floor, ready to fight for the only chance to survive. But the next second, I froze. Jack wasn't leaving. Instead, he handed me a farewell letter he had written earlier and asked me that if I survived, I would deliver it to his family. He left the only chance of survival to me alone.